Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Chainlink once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the Chainlink crew, the Link Marines, the CoinsKid crew. I know a few of you are Link Marines like myself. Okay, I've been dollar cost averaging into Chainlink for many years, since it was way down here at 17 cents in 2017, 2018. I've just, it's one of them things that dollar cost average into. We did get a little bit overextended here, and you start to form this kind of basically a rising wedge. And I did say to you, once you lose this support just there, you've got a technical target down here where you formed a wedge, and the absolute target was met to a T, like there, boom, got the bounce. So right now we're looking okay, we're looking decent, we're retracing. Okay, so for I keep saying XRP, I do apologise. For Chainlink, you came down in this falling wedge, okay, and then we broke resistance, didn't we? And I said to you, look, you're going to come back up to where you formed the wedge, and that's exactly where we ran into the resistance just there, and we started to come back. So we're retracing basically to a key level support. We found a key level support, and right now we're bouncing and we're breaking out again. So you come down another little falling wedge, and you've broken out already for Chainlink just there. So you're in some technical targets at the moment to the upside. So this is your technical target at the moment of this sort of W bottom pattern as well, which is a reversal pattern. So at the moment Chainlink has broken out of this level of resistance, and you are in a technical target to that, which is around about $29.71. So you're working your way there, you're forming some kind of horizontal right there, and it's a continuation pattern. Okay, but not only that, you're retracing to that high and that high, and I do think you're going to get to that particular level for Chainlink. So from here right now you are looking at further appreciation of around about 28% on Link, but it's sort of just a bit slow, a little bit lackluster in getting there. And when it broke out this particular rising wedge as well, we retraced to all these peaks where you touched the resistance of the wedge. Do you see that? Look, you run into that resistance, coiled up for a break, and then you run into that resistance, and this is where you've had a correction. But what you're doing right here, you're still doing really well, because you're putting a low, higher low, and right now you're putting a higher high. But what you need to do is come up and break that resistance like that, and you're putting a higher high. Okay, and you basically flipped a switch, and your correction was here. You've had your up in A, B, C correction down here, and you're looking for continuation of the bull. So this is how Chainlink moves. It moves quite ferociously, to be honest with you. And I'm just going to lay down the forecast of where I do think Chainlink is going to go in this bull market. Okay, providing we can continue to hold these levels of support. This is your forecast for me for Chainlink, and it's doing exactly what it's done before. So for me right now, I think Chainlink is looking at minimal to the 1618 at the $124 is my forecast for Chainlink in the next sort of up cycle that it's going to go through once it breaks this high. So once you break this high at $52, I think that it's working its way there. You can see you run into resistance, crawling back for support, and you're breaking out. Once you break that high just there, you're looking at 123. But I don't think Chainlink is going to stop there. I think that Chainlink is going to get to the 2. I'm going to show you where the 2 is right now. Okay, well it's already in there. I do apologise. So I think you're looking at $208 for Chainlink. That's my forecast, and the reason is because it always gets there. I'm going to show you right now. Okay, when it starts to break these highs, it always gets to the 2. Okay, always gets to the 2. So right here, from here, we broke out just here. Do you see this? We fell over here, ran into a bit of a correction, then we start to pick up. So look, I'll show you on that particular impulsive wave target from there. That is where you ran into the 2 just there. Do you see that? So you came up, met the 1618, and you got overextended, and you ran into the 2 before you rolled back for support. Do you see that? You ran into the 2 just there. Let me show you. Yeah, so you ran into the 2 at $15, and then you rolled over. You got a little bit overextended and rolled over into a bit of a correction, and then you start to pick up again. So right there, you start to go down that correction, start to come back up, and where did you get to? Let's have a look. For Chainlink, from there to there, you form an impulsive wave, and you can see pretty much that is where you ran into a level of resistance, almost smack on the 2. Do you see that just there? Before you got a little bit overextended, this this trend line that you've been adhering to, you got a little bit overextended, almost ran into the 2 before rolling back and having another correction. And it's rinse repeat. It works in waveforms, and it's exactly what Chainlink's doing. You have the correction there, impulsive, correction there, impulsive. Right now you have correction, and if you're looking at an impulsive wave, you are looking at a 2, because that's where it always gets to, but it just takes time. So that's Chainlink. They're my forecast for Chainlink. It's looking good for continuation, providing you can keep doing what you're doing and holding support. Slowly but surely the bull's go up the stairs, and this is what you want to see for Chainlink. You don't want that sort of parabola, that massive run up, because it corrects and crashes relatively hard. So yeah, I'm looking at $200 in the next sort of up cycle for Chainlink. When does it get there? How long's a piece of string? I wish I could tell you. Is it going to run with everything else? Again, I wish I could tell you, but so far you're adhering to support, you're breaking out of key levels of resistance. You know, you've got a lovely little long up here from there to there. I think you're looking at appreciation, you're looking to come and retest that, so that's around about to there is around about 30% anyway. And once you start to break that, I'm going to show you an impulsive wave target for Chainlink based off this little run that it's having right now. So, you know, just here from there to there, if you start to come up and break this high, which, you know, you're in a technical target to it anyway, your next impulsive wave is $51, which brings you up to this high. Okay, so that's your next impulsive wave target in the current time frame. But what you've got to do is come up like this, break this high, and you will be in an impulsive wave target to there. And you know, you're basically retracing to this high, and with that, look, you've got some kind of big massive potential resistance, come back, cup and handle pattern breakout, and that is where you could start looking at those overextensions up there. You know, the 1618 of the larger impulsive wave to around about $123, and then we've got the 2 up to $200 plus. So yes, Chainlink is doing really well on the hourly time frame here. If we take a look at it, you know, like everything else, you're coiling up for some kind of break. You know, it's doing really well. You're holding this key level support as well of this huge W bottom. You know, you're finding support on it. So if you was to sort of roll over here, it might be worth putting some cheeky bids on 25.49. But once you get the break, I do think you're going to be looking at, you know, coming up, retesting these levels of resistance in this falling wedge that you're in. And you know, that's how it works. You come up, hit resistance, come back, come up, resistance, come back, and continuation. Take care, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.